The local waterfront was teeming with tourists today, as two large cruise ships were in the Thunder Bay Harbor at the same time.
The Octantis and the Polaris are sister ships for Viking Cruise Lines. Justin Hardy has more, and he joins us live from Hillcrest Park.
Thanks, Vasi. You could see both cruise ships from this vantage point throughout the day. The Polaris was scheduled to leave the local port sometime around this hour, while the Octantis is scheduled to leave tonight at around 8 o'clock. It's the first time that the city has had both sister ships moored at the port at the same time. Pool 6 only has enough capacity to dock one of the large ships at a time, and the Octantis got there first. Fortunately, the Viking ships have excursion boats, so the Polaris passengers were ferried to the local waterfront. Double the ships means double the passengers and crew coming ashore to shop and play. Paul Pepe, manager of Tourism Thunder Bay, says both ship stopping has a great impact on the city.
It's something that works very well. You know, we have pretty much every full-size motor coach in the city chartered today between both ships. There are tour guides that are hired, obviously the admissions fees that they'll be paying at the various attractions. So there's a lot of impacts. There's a lot of businesses that do see impact. And then, of course, a lot of the guests, there's a shopping shuttle that's running downtown. So the guests are exploring the waterfront district today, and a number of them are looking for souvenirs, they're looking for t-shirts, they're looking for a place to have coffee.
This stop marks the halfway point in both ships' summer seasons. The Octantis has now made 4 of 8 stops at Pool 6, and the Polaris has made 2 out of 4. There is a total of 9 more stops to be made in Thunder Bay by the 4 cruise ships that do make port in the city. Pepe says once the season wraps up, they're going to take a look at ways they can make the Thunder Bay stops more worthwhile for the passengers.
We'll probably do a bit of an analysis at the end of the year. We've certainly learned a lot over the last 3 years, and it's really about anticipating the changing needs and the changing trends of what passengers are looking for as well, and making sure that we're always thinking about what is the next interesting shore excursion that we can offer the cruise lines.
The Viking Polaris will now be continuing on its way down to Duluth. The Octantis will be going the opposite direction to explore along the North Shore and see what the top of Lake Superior has to offer. Now we'll send it back to Vasi and Riley in the studio.